Does it ever feel like choosing preschool curriculum is actually more complicated than choosing curriculum for your older kids? This video today, I'm going through what we're using for preschool. I have some fun things that I have just picked up that I love to use for our preschooler. And then I'm actually gonna go through the curriculum. I purchased 3 different curriculums, and I'm gonna show you what I like about them, what I don't like, and ultimately which one we're gonna be using for this upcoming school year with our 3-year-old. So if you're new here, my name is Brandy. I am a homeschooling mama and a full-time working mama, and my husband is super involved. He's a stay-at-home dad, so we kind of split this up, and this will be our first time doing preschool. My daughter went to Montessori preschool from 3 until 5, and then she went into kindergarten at a charter school before we pulled her out to start homeschooling. We're in our 3rd year of homeschooling with her because she's 8, and now we have our little Bodie who is 3 and will be 3.5 when we're starting preschool. So we wanted to take this gentle, but he also is showing he just loves to do school, right? And he likes to pretend like he's doing school. He loves to learn new things. He loves books. So we're gonna go on and dive in to this year doing a preschool. I like structure, so we are gonna do a little bit more structured preschool, and then we're giving him tons of time to play as well. So for my daughter, we do follow a very Charlotte Mason inspired homeschool. I don't think this is Charlotte Mason. I'm just gonna be honest with you, because honestly, Charlotte Mason doesn't believe that you should do formal schooling until 7. So this is probably not how Charlotte Mason would do it, but that's okay. We are more eclectic. We do what we want, and we pull from the things that we really like. So I want to go over first the just things that I love having for my 3-year-old, my preschooler, and one is our music basket. In here, we have all the fun instruments, and so we put this down where they can just come and grab it. And then we'll also be using this during our music time with different things that we're doing. So we have all of these fun instruments in here, and we keep them in here and they can come and grab them. Then the other thing that I love, and I didn't grab them because the kids have them all over the place, are the silkies. I'll link those up, but we have all these different silk fabrics, play fabrics, and the kids love them. Even my 8-year-old still plays with them. We just have the plain ones. We have the capes, we have the crowns, we have the swords. The swords are a big hit with my 3-year-old. So we have that imaginary play with the silkies. Those are a blast. The kids just get super creative with those. So I highly recommend those. And then I picked up for this year this wooden alphabet cards, because as I was reading over developmentally, one of the curriculums that we're using says that we should be tracing in sand. But one of the things that I read was actually when they first start, they should just be using something like this. So these are those textile, like these are where they can run, and it has the lowercase, and they can use their fingers to start, and then they have the wood stick. And then next year we'll move into actually using like where they write in sand. If he wants to, we'll try it. But everything I read for a 3-year-old, we should really start with these. So I grabbed these on Amazon. Anything that I have links to, I'll link up for you in the description. And so you can grab these. Also, I haven't even opened these yet, but I got these. These are the stamp collection. So they're letter stamps for clay. We'll use them for Play-Doh. We also are doing clay work with my daughter. So when we're doing her clay work, I may just get the air dry clay and let him play with these, but they're the letters. They're the stamps that have the letters. So we'll use whatever letter we're working on. I'll probably get these out and let him use these for that. So I picked up those. And then of course, in the dollar section of Target, these, my daughter used to love like 1st grade, 2nd grade. Now she's graduated out of these. But I got these because when you see the curriculum we're using, there are a lot of like sheets that they can use, and he'll really like these. He loves using dry erase markers. And speaking of dry erase markers, we also got this in the Target section, and he has been doing this nonstop, and he actually does really good lines. He did this and I was like, oh wow, you're really good at drawing straight lines. And so he's been working in this, telling us his colors, the shapes, all that. So I picked this up. He just does this in his free time, like whenever he wants. That's his book to do. And then we also are doing apples. So I got this, he loves to sort. So this is just a wooden apple. They're like little apples, but we can also count. And then it comes with the little pincher things for fine motor skills. So we got that. And then we also got this. It reminds me, I can't think of the name, Kerplunk, is that what it was? Kerplunk, but they roll the little die and it tells you the color that you pull out and then the ball. So him and his sister have been having so much fun playing that. And then I picked this up in the dollar section too of Target. I know it's not technically the dollar section, but let's just call it that. And this is a matching game, so he likes fish. So I got this one so it's matching. So he's been doing that. And these are things that him and his sister can do, or he just does by himself, which is really nice for us. And then I just opened this yesterday and he was having so much fun with it. But I got him the rainbow and the little things, and then it comes with the pom-poms and all the colors. And he did really good yesterday. He was going through and using his, see, they're the rainbow colors, but he went through and with his little tweezers, he did red all the way around. And then after he did red, it was like a free-for-all. He was like, okay, I'm done using the tweezers. I'm gonna use my hands. But so he was playing with that. So those are our resources that we love to have. Also, we have a whole art cart down here where on it, they can go grab anything they want. So we have the dots, we have these really cool wax crayons. Okay, so here's our art cart that I wanna show you that the kids also have free reign over. This is what they're allowed to get into instead of my art cabinet, which always got destroyed. So we have the dots. I got these at Aldi, all the washable, and then the fun scissors, different fun scissors. They have stamps over here. And then we have these. They love these things. So we have that, and then we have other crayons, their paintbrushes, and then here's a bunch of paper for them. Their watercolor is in there. Those are their mats, their art mats, Play-Doh, and then the Play-Doh toys. Okay, so that's all the fun stuff. And do you need all of this? No. I like to have this because one, Bodhi has his own drawer back here and he can go open it up and he can grab any of the stuff that I just showed you. And he's totally good to go play with that. He doesn't have to ask or anything like that. He just has to clean it up, right? So I like having this stuff because it encourages independent play. Now, curriculum choices. Okay, so if you watch my video when I was doing my daughter's second grade, so 2 years ago, I said we were gonna do this. He was 2 and I was like, oh, we'll just gently do this. No, we didn't do that. We just let him play and do his thing. And then I love Blossom and Root, but I just know that if I do this, it's gonna be on me to really take the reins. And this year I'm really trying to simplify my life. So I like a lot of these activities. We'll probably pull this open and look at it and go through it, but that is not gonna be the main thing we use. Then back in March, when I had all my curriculum decided, we were gonna do playing preschool. And I was like, I'm so game for this. And then as I started reflecting, because it tells you day by day what to do. It literally tells you day by day what to do in the order to do it. And I love that. As I started prepping this, I was like, oh, I know who I am and I know who I'm not. One, I do not like to do a bunch of crafts, art, play stuff. I don't like to do activities. I'm just gonna be honest. I like to read books to my kids. I like to let them have a lot of free time to do their own stuff. I do not like to do a lot of activities. And this is literally like activity after activity after activity. Also, I'm not a fan of sensory bins. They make such a mess. I know some people love them. I'd rather send my kids outside and let them play in the dirt than do a sensory bin. It's just the way I am. And so I know that. Even though I want to be the mom who loves this kind of stuff, I'm not. And then when I started looking at the book list, I didn't love the book list. Just in all honesty, I thought some of the books were very good living books. And then I started picking some of them up and I was like, this is not great quality books. And we have great quality books. So when I was looking at this, I was like, okay, what do I like about it? I like the calendar work. I like the calendar work a lot. I like the songs and I like the poems each morning. I really like that, okay? So I was like, okay, and honestly, I don't want to spend 2 weeks on one letter either. That's the other thing. You spend 2 weeks on each letter. I didn't really want to do that. So I was like, okay, we'll pull out the calendar work and the poem and the song for each day in here. Then I got sucked into an ad, and that's what I do for a living. I run a business that focuses on ads and advertising. And so I was like, got sucked into an ad, and I love when the perfect ad finds me. And that's exactly what happened because I found Meadowlark. I'm pretty sure, not 100%, so this could be 100% fake news, so don't take my word for it, but I'm pretty sure the person who created Meadowlark came from Good and the Beautiful. Is that what it's called? I always feel like that sounds like a soap opera. Good and the Beautiful, and she created a secular version. So when I was looking at the flip through and I got in the Facebook group, I was like, this is what I want. This is what I want. So I bought the whole pack. It was not cheap. I think it was $100. This is 20 something. This is cheap. This was over $100, $119 I think, but I did get the PDF version as well as the physical version. Okay, so when you get it, you get a play pack, you get the lesson book, you get, oh, this is the play pack. So you get the play pack, and then you get the playful pre-handwriting, and you get the readers. So I really wanted the physical because I like these readers, and because I wanted the play pack already done for me. And then the reason I really wanted the PDF is because this is consumable, and I wanted him to be able to do the same activities multiple times, and we may even use it next year too. So that's why I bought both. It was $10 more to get the PDF as well. So when we look at this, I'm like, heck yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. If we look at lesson 4, it's A, and so it tells you exactly what to do, and then it gives you an activity. Another reason I want a PDF is because I don't want my kid writing in the book. I want to have this so I can print out and put in one of his little sheets. And so this ended up being what we're going with. This is a 3-day curriculum. It's about 15 to 20 minutes per day. We're doing this 3 days a week. And then I am gonna match up the letters in here. So if we're doing A, I'm gonna go in here, and that is week 1 for playing preschool, and it's apples. And so I'm probably gonna bring in some of the apples. Also, the other thing with this is they do colors. So I think one of the weeks, like red, we'll bring in something from playing preschool, or blossom and root. When we get to like yellows and blue, I am gonna bring in blossom and root Van Gogh. My son's gonna sit in on our picture studies, but as I was looking at our picture studies this year, they are not like very colorful. It's not like fun Van Gogh. So what I think I'm gonna do is for picture studies, I really like the artist studies in here. And so we're gonna bring in, once we get to like blues and yellows, we're gonna bring in Van Gogh and some of the artists that they put in here. So that's kind of how we're meshing them. And each week Blossom and Root has a cookbook extension. I don't know which one of these. I got both of them. I don't know which one, but these. And so we're gonna do cooking, like something in the kitchen for the toddler's cookbook. And the reason we're doing that is because my kids love to help me. I don't love when they're in the kitchen because you're trying to get stuff done and then they're under your feet. So I want to have intentional time. Also, when my daughter bakes with me, she doesn't have the bandwidth or the attention span to actually follow through all the way to the end. So this is gonna be great for both of them. They can learn some kitchen skills, but that are short and made for kids instead of spending 10 hours making sourdough with me, right? And so this is gonna be one that we add. And then I think I'm gonna pull some like activities from here, like the nature walk with the 5 senses, things like that. I do love the nature aspect of here. So I am gonna be pulling this. You build a letter, so if we have the letter, we'll do that. So I'm kind of like gonna pull for Thursdays and Fridays from these 2 resources, but Meadowlark is gonna be our primary. If you wanna see a full flip through of the Meadowlark Preschool, let me know and I'll do a deep dive so you can see all the moving parts, how we're setting it up, how we're structuring our day and everything. But I wanted to make this quick video to show you the 3 curriculums that we have looked at and some of my favorite preschool supplies just to have on hand. And let me know if you want to see a deep dive in any of these, and I'm more than happy to do a flip through and show you either Blossom and Root early years, playing preschool, or Meadowlark. And then I'll make sure to try to link as much of this stuff as I can down below. And don't forget to subscribe so you see all of our upcoming videos, and I will see you in the next video.